In this video, we're going to learn how to use Affinity's image tracing tool to convert a raster image, such as a JPG or PNG, into vector graphics and save the result as an SVG file. First, make sure you are in the Vector Studio. Then, drag your image onto the canvas. After that, go to Vector, Image Trace. In the dialog box that opens, you can adjust the edge threshold and curve fitting tolerance. The edge threshold determines how sensitive the trace is when detecting edges in your image. Increase the edge threshold if you want fewer paths. However, be aware that if you increase the edge threshold too much, you will lose fine details. As you can see in this example, when I zoom in on the image, there are too many paths, which produce too many shapes just for the sun image. Since I'm going to recolor the sun using only one color, I want to simplify the trace. In other words, make the sun image become a single shape that can be recolored later. In this particular example, increasing the edge threshold to 21% makes that happen. Next, the curve fitting tolerance controls how closely the vector curves follow the original pixel edges. If you want the curves to follow the original image very closely, just keep the curve fitting tolerance as low as possible. A low value means more anchor points and more accurate tracing, but it also results in complex paths, which can make editing more difficult. A higher tolerance means the curves are smoother, with fewer anchor points, resulting in cleaner and more editable vectors. This is ideal for logos, typography, and simple illustrations. To see the real before and after tracing result, you can use these buttons. The second button activates a slider for a before and after preview, while the third button shows the before and after preview side by side. Once you've finished tracing, click Apply. The tracing result will appear as a group of shapes. If you want to edit individual shapes, you first need to ungroup them by pressing Ctrl-Shift-G on Windows or Command-Shift-G on Mac. After that, you can edit each individual shape, such as resizing or recoloring, as shown in this example. Finally, to save your vector image as an SVG file, go to File, Export, then select Export again. In the dialog box, adjust the settings if needed. Once you're done, click Export, give the file a name, and click Save. That's all for this tutorial. Subscribe to this channel for more Affinity tutorials. Support this channel by clicking the like button. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section. Thanks for watching.